Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Going on about those. You see, but we're not truck drivers. So when you see two lorries going up the hill, why can't they slipstream it behind each other?
Because what you've got, they do slipstream. They do, right? I used to drive Class 1 lorries, so I know what I'm talking about. You get like that and you think, fucking, I've got to get round it, because if I don't get round it, I'll lose all my speed, right? It's the same as if you're cycling on a pedal on a bike, right? And you're going up an hill. If you're in the wrong gear, you think, fuck, I can't.
Yeah, so what you do is you drop down to a low gear.
It's not the same. You're dropping gears all the time. There's like loads of gears in a lorry, right? Yeah. So you're
like
constantly
15 or something.
It depends on what you're doing, whether it's a range change, splitter box, whatever. But you're always dropping gears. But you want to keep maintaining the speed. So you'll pull out and you'll see them, and they'll be gaining on them. But it's just that little bit, and you'll get a certain bit. This geezer here, you think, oh, you're gonna let him back and go. He can't drop his speed either to let you go. So you're in like this.
You've got different weights, right? Different types.
And then you'll find you might even get over the top of the hill, right, like that, or to the peak, and then this one gets his speed back up and he'll drop back in.
I still don't understand how the hill is that steep that the lorry can.
It doesn't have to be steep.
You're carrying 40 ton.
44 ton lorry.
So how have you got out of the depot up any type of hill?
Yeah.
From what you're saying.
Do you know how powerful these motors are? They're ridiculously powerful.
So why can't I go up the hill?
Because you're limited to 56 mile an hour.
Right.
Come out in that van, right? It's a very, very slow version of what would happen. I'll do it in that.
But you'd still go along, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you don't stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're making it sound like they wouldn't be able to get up the hill. You're saying, I've got to overtake you now, otherwise I'll drop down. So you're going to drop down speed, so you're going to be late for your delivery.
It's not about being late for delivery. It's just about keeping the motor moving. That it's at optimal speed.
Because you get different gradients of...
Yeah, but
wait,
they'll still be going.
Mark, have you driven a limited vehicle?
Where you're
vehicle with a limiter?
No. You drive a van, just a Mercedes Sprinter or something like that, with a limit. You can only do 56. It will not go any further.
Right, yeah, I get that. It doesn't go any more.
But you can keep going at 56. You'll keep going like lovely. But the moment you come off that throttle, now you're fucked.
You're dropping down.
You're fucked. Yeah. You've got fucking things flying past you, lorries flying past you.
You can't be doing 40 on a motorway, and you will lose that speed quicker than anything. And then you have to maintain that maximum speed.
Because everyone's coming up behind you. Yeah. The other lorries coming up, and they all want to keep going.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So why? Sorry, Ollie. Just wanted to break in on it because we're making this last one, trying to get a few things in. Is that why are they limited in speed?
Why are they limited to 56?
Yeah.
It was European legislation, wasn't it? I think back in the day. I can't remember now why. But
why couldn't they be like 70?
Well, you think you've got to stop that. They do stop. The brakes are brilliant on the air brakes and that, right?
So no, but
you've got a lot of weight, and it's all about driving regs and laws and shit now. Keep in mind, I haven't driven for fucking 20 years. Do you know what I mean?
I just did my transport manager CPC, and I can't even answer that. But yeah, they are limited to 56. It's just the rule.
You're also not allowed to take an HGV out into the outside lane either.
That I know, right? And I've seen that, and it pisses me off.
7.5 ton you can. Well, you used to go. I don't know if you still can. You should
no, you can, 7.5.
If it's not 60, limited,
yeah, 7.5 ton. You can. It's 60 is on the motorway.
So why not just have no limiter, but it's illegal to go over the 50?
Because you would go over. You would. I've driven lorries with used to pull the fuse out so the limit would break. I'm not saying this is only hypothetical.
That
he didn't just say that. That was hypothetical.
Hypothetical. You pull the fuse out.
You ain't going to prison.
No, I had. No, I worked for a company once, right? And this one lorry, I used to defect the thing every time it come back. I'd put a form saying tacho not working, because if you pull that fuse, the tacho stops.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Apparently,
no, you didn't.
I'll tell you the truth.
Somebody else did.
No, I'll fucking tell you the truth. I'll tell you where it was and all.
Don't tell the truth.
No, I will, because I've got nothing to hide.
Well, it's not.
I was working. I won't tell you what firm it was, but I was working for a firm delivering certain things, right? Beverages, and this one lorry. It was a Yarmouth job, so I used to pull out of Oddiston and drive to Yarmouth. All jobs around Yarmouth. And it's a long day out there. It's a long way, and he'd always get back. This guy's like, "Fucking hell, does he get back so quick?" Anyway, one day they put me on that run, and I drove his lorry, and I was like, "This tacho's not working." But I'm already out on the road, and I realised this ain't working properly. I used to have a round disc that used to put in the dashboard.
Tachometer?
Yeah, and it'd record all your thing and all that, your brakes and stuff. And I come back and I put defect tacho, not working, and I put me thing in. One day this geezer got nicked for overtaking a Vosa motor at 70 mile an hour on the way back from Yarmouth, right?
They don't exist anymore.
Like, yeah. Well, they have that. They can read your digital tacho.
Sorry, Rob. What's a Vosa motor?
Vosa is like the remote, like the transport police.
Okay.
Yeah, transport police.
Okay.
For like-
Just,
They stop you for everything.
For our
yeah.
listeners.
Yeah, they pull you over. You ever see like a semi getting pulled over? It's usually by boat, but it's
Yeah.
like DVSLA now.
So anyway,
DVS.
he got nicked for that speeding. Anyway, they pulled his tacho and it weren't working, but he'd never defected it. And every Monday he used to pull the fuse so that he could get this job done lively. Everyone got nicked, right? And got not arrested. They get fined and all that on their license for doing the thing. I got called in the
PG9.
office. Is that what it's called? I can't remember now.
PG9, yeah.
I got called in the office. I thought, fuck, I'm screwed. And they went to me, can you tell me why? I went, yeah, I've defected it every Monday. I don't know what's wrong with that. I keep defecting it, and it's whenever I'm in it. So obviously, I'll just hand rip my taco out, I used to cane it. But I didn't get nicked because I defected the motor.
And he didn't.
No, he didn't. But then like, a lot of them got nicked, yeah.
So, what do you think about speed cameras? Because to me, I think speed cameras are dangerous
They are dangerous.
on the motorway.
They are very dangerous.
I think speed cameras are there to make money.
Exactly. I
They
mean,
are very
every driver's
dangerous.
keeping an eye out for them as they drive. You see, because you see the
you're
camera
slamming
sign.
the brakes, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well,
If I'm operating at a high level whilst I'm moving that vehicle and I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, and then you want to try and put a left hook in, that's messing me up. I'm already exceeding. Like I'm focused. I'm driving. You know. I'm. You know. That's how I'm operate. That's the type of person I am. I'm operating like that.
You can't look.
You can't put stuff in like
You
that.
can't
Dangerous.
because the.
That's why I say limit should be 100.
Well, I
you
agree.
shouldn't go
This
over.
is what-
You should not go over. Anyone driving over 100, you're having way too much fun. There are people. There are people on the road. Yeah, you're being
It's
disrespectful.
the fun police.
You're being disrespectful. You're being disrespectful. Over 100, you're being disrespectful. There's
What
a time and a place.
What if you
but-
got a car that really goes fast?
Yeah, then go for it. Do you know what I mean? But make sure that the
This
road
is the thing.
safe. Make sure there's no other cars on the road. If you want to drive your car at over 100 miles there, go out at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Be
with
sensible.
Yeah, fair enough. I've got no problems with that. People are capable. People are capable. Let them be capable. You want to shut people down, that's bollocks, man. But the limit should be like, you shouldn't be going over 100. You can do 90 easy in your
Yeah,
car.
but-
You can do 90 quite happily.
Exactly.
At a
And sit
stage.
on the-
But the problem is you get people that are not capable, that are messing shit up. Like, get out the way. Move.
No, this is what I'm trying to say. With the speed cameras on the motorways, me as a driver, when I'm looking for them.
Yeah.
And if I'm looking, when that camera sign comes up, what wankers, they hide them on the other side of the bridge as you go past them. A lot of them have got the markings, but they're old. So you slow down for the markings.
Yeah, I do that all the
So you
time.
slow down. There's no cameras there, but there are cameras further down, you know? And
Especially M25, because
Yeah.
every so often there's those markings. So you're like, you might go over 70, and then you go, oh, I've got to go back down.
yeah.
And then you might go back up, maybe.
But it's that, are you not keeping an eye to your left every minute looking for that orange box? That
I'm looking at the
luminous-
lights. And
I
going,
used to, but I give up.
But
I don't
the
look
thing
at
is,
it.
but if you're looking for those, then your attention is not on the road, is it?
No.
And
Yeah,
this
but
is
then
where I
their
find
argument
it
is-
Give me the
dangerous.
ticket. I don't
The
care.
argument
doing
is
the
you should be
speed.
doing 70 mile an hour.
Well, my
No, it's
argument
bollocks.
is you should up the speed limit.
Yeah.
This is where I'm coming from when we started this original conversation. The speed limit is bollocks.
Yeah, but the only
because
thing
it's
is-
not catering for motors that are modern now.
If we up it to 80, then you're going to push it to 90, aren't you?
Yeah, well, that's why I mean,
90
like,
is fine.
100,
This
100
is
miles
what
an
I'm
hour
saying.
is fine.
This is
I
the
mean,
point.
the modern day cars
You
can
should
handle
not go
that.
over 100.
The braking limits are much better. The more responsive, the highly advanced technology in the brake systems, you know. So why are we still stuck in 1970 laws when vehicles like yourself chugging up the road?
Yeah.
But again, I used to have a BMW 1600. I think it was something like that, but old square one, mate. You had to stand on the brakes on both feet up like that on it to stop. Do you know what I'm saying? And it really had to keep my eyes on the road.
Do you know what, though? Right? When you drive an old motor, it's a better experience.
It's more, I feel manly,
You feel like you're a pilot.
connected.
No, you feel like a pilot. You know, like when he's like, they get in their trucks away, they do all their checks and they make sure everything works. Because that's what you got to do. And also, it's one of them ones where if you make it, you've made it. Right now, when I leave here tonight, if I get home, result.
Mate, my dad.
You know what I mean? If I don't.
My dad, God rest his soul, he had a Hillman Avenger. You know, I remember all these cars that he had back in the 70s and stuff. And they'll always break down on the way to Southend. Or on the way. No, always on the way. Yeah, to Southend. You're pulling over because like it's steaming, the water's coming out of it, you know. So you're sticking more water, letting it cool down. Oh, God. Like you said, if you make it. But nowadays, vehicles, totally, safety's like the number one. I mean, like I like German cars because they're solid. You know, their bodywork is solid. So why are we still limited to 70 miles an hour when the cars are capable of doing 180, 190, 200 miles an hour?
You know how hard it would be to change them laws? So hard.
Well, it's like Rob says, it's a money maker.
Yeah.
You know, if we keep it low, people are going to be tempted because cars are getting faster.
So cars are better, brakes are better. The car does most of the work for you. Some of it's got that automatic braking systems and
yeah.
Fucking 109.
So let's make the speed limit 20.
Yeah. What's that about?
Because they can. But what they don't do on these flash cars is give you a setting which doesn't let you go over 20 mile an hour. Right? So you're now looking at that all the time instead of looking at people jumping out in front.
Yeah.
I'm looking, shit, I run someone over. Sorry, I was looking at make sure I didn't go over 20.
And this is what they do with all these things that they put you so you can be aware of it. They're distracting you from what you're actually supposed to be doing. I don't get it. I mean, the government's impact. Oh, mate, I'm just saying. Listen, there's
bring back the old days, George. Right, where you used to have a copper jump out in front of you with one of them guns. Right, gotcha. That's fair enough. Right, you get nicked by a copper. It was like, I've been pulled over for speeding. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when it's a poxy camera, you think, you fucking lazy bastards.
Yeah. No, mate, I had one a few months back.
I'm the same with red lights.
What, you jump them?
No, I don't jump.
Oh.
I don't
Allegedly.
like being told what to do by a non-thinking... No, you
can't say that. Traffic lights are there for a reason.
Yeah, I know, but I hate them. Telling me to stop, like, I could have made that. There's no
What about
cars
your
coming.
sat-nav?
I'm sitting there, there's no cars coming, I'm still got to sit and wait. I feel like an idiot.
Well, that's...
If I'm sitting at a red light and there's no one there and the road is empty, I'm sitting there like, I feel like an absolute twat.
If it's roadworks, do the rules change when you can see the other side?
Oh, yeah, then I go.
No, but some countries that is allowed, Ollie.
That should be allowed.
That is allowed. I mean, some countries
I don't stop
on a
for
red
the
light they
fake
can turn
lights.
left,
The fake lights
depending
aren't.
on.
America can do that.
Yeah, I mean, there's some country. I mean, like you go to Cyprus, like the lights turn red and no one's coming. It's like fuck it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nobody here. I'm
like that,
no one.
a regular light.
It's like being in the Nevada desert. And you're the only vehicle on there, right? And you've come to a T junction, and there's nothing.
And you go
can see-
through it, and it goes camera.
Yeah. But it's like that with the traffic lights.
you know,
The speed cameras, the traffic lights. I'm sitting there. There's nothing. I can't stand it. Like
Bus lane cameras.
If bus lane's different. But if there is someone there like a copper and he's caught you, you're like, oh, you caught me. Yeah, I was driving like a cunt. Yeah, you caught me that 1% of the time.
Well-
Fair enough. But a traffic light sitting there.
Look, if we don't out here, if we're pissed at a 70 mile an hour speed limit, how do you think the Americans feel at 55?
I don't think it is 55 all the time in America.
Is it not?
No, because I went down a rabbit hole the other day on the old
And they've got bigger roads
YouTube.
as well. You can get a lot further without stopping at a light.
And this was about lorries and all, and they ain't got limiters out there. They haven't got limiters on their truck because they had a bloke had a Scania motor out there, and they was comparing a Scania against a
Volvo.
No, it was an American thing. It was an American thing. I can't remember now what it was, but they're both like cab overs, not long nose things. And he was going, European trucks are limited to 56, so they was out there taking all limiters off this Scania. This thing's an half move V8 thing. Pucker, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
powerful.
thank you for tuning in this week with us. Sorry we're coming to an end of this evening. Please like, subscribe and share. If you have any questions, please send us an email to georgekingtalks@gmail.com. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you soon.